Pep Guardiola's bloated Manchester City squad looks set to be reduced by the departures of 3 fringe players, sources have told Football Insider. Speaking on the latest edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, senior correspondent Pete O'Rourke revealed what his sources have told him about Man City's attempts to streamline their squad. Guardiola left Jack Grealish out of Man City's Club World Cup squad alongst several other big-name players, and has publicly stated that his current crop of 30 is too many to be manageable next season. Football Insider revealed on 11th of July that Grealish, James McAtee and Kalvin Phillips are 3 first-team names likely to be moved on this summer, but City are also keen to ship out several other fringe players. Sources have told Football Insider that Issa Kabore, Callum, Doyle and Mbete will all be allowed to leave the club permanently or on loan this summer, with just 3 senior appearances between them. Each of these appearances were made by Mbete in 2021-22 before loans to Huddersfield, Bolton, then Bosch and Northampton last season, but he will also be allowed to depart alongside Doyle and Kabore. Speaking on the new Inside Track, O'Rourke said that Guardiola doesn't want Doyle, Kabore and Mbete to make up part of an oversized squad at the Etihad Stadium, with all 3 players set to be moved on. Pep Guardiola was obviously quite public that he wanted a more manageable squad at the Etihad, he told Football Insider. He doesn't want a bloated squad where it's hard to leave players out, and then he's got unhappy players sat on the sidelines. There are some fringe players that City might be willing to let move on, the likes of Issa Kabore, Mbete and maybe Callum Doyle, who's already been out on loan a few times. Maybe Guardiola will be willing to let those players move on as they're unlikely to break into his plans next season. Kevin De Bruyne has been the highest profile departure at Man City this summer, Guardiola given full control over Man City rebuild. Man City's squad has already undergone plenty of changes since the end of the Premier League season, with £115 million spent on Ryan Aït-Nouri, Ryan Cherki and Tierney Reinders prior to the Club World Cup. An earlier-than-expected exit to Al Hilal in the last 16 gives Guardiola even more time to reshape his side in pre-season, with the departure of Kevin De Bruyne and Kyle Walker's move to Burnley already sealed. Further reductions are in the pipeline with Grealish, McAtee and Phillips all pointed towards the exit door, and Guardiola will hope to have no issue in ensuring Kabore, Mbete and Doyle can also find new clubs.